Welcome to Pitta balancing yoga. So with Pittas, we run fiery, hot. Anger can sometimes take over us, as well as being very competitive. So to cool the Pitta fire, we're going to breathe through the left nostril just to help with that lunar, as well as helping with the cooling sensation. So bring in your right hand with the right thumb to your nostril, and we're sitting tall, core is engaged, chin slightly drawn in, as well as drawing the navel in towards spine and drawing up and in that root lock of the sex organs. Closing off the right nostril, softly close your eyes and let your gaze look up at your third eye. And just find a slow, soothing, cooling breath, breathing in through the left nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling out through the right, or from the left nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling in through the left, and slowly exhaling out through the left. Stay with this, breathing in and out through the left nostril, allowing yourself to cool, to calm, and to arrive in this moment. And just notice the quieting of the mind, as well as the cooling of your breath. And then slowly bring your hands to heart center. Thumbs pressing into the thymus gland. With eyes closed, softly chanting 3 times Sat Nam. Sat extended longer with a short Nam. First, take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold the breath at the top. Exhale, heavy sigh. Inhaling in, preparing to chant, drawing the navel into spine, engaging in the root lock. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. And just shake out the hands, bring in hands down to your knees, slowly bring in chin down towards chest just to create a little space. Keep the core engaged. Inhale, gaze softly coming up. Exhale, just releasing the neck and shoulders where the Pitta carries anger and resentment. Exhale and inhale. Returning back to center. Exhale, head to the right, nice and slow, and then begin to inhale to the left. And just balancing the right and left hemisphere. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale, one more right. Inhale, one more to the left. Coming back to center right here. And make your way up to standing. So we're gonna just transition here, maybe come to tabletop, nice and slow. And then curl your toes under, exhale into down dog. Walk your dog out, let the head be heavy. Maybe release the hips from side to side. Slowly walk your way to the top of the mat. Bend your knees, inhale to peek up halfway. Exhale, surrender down. 2 more times. Let this flow like waves coming up to shore. Exhale, let the waves go back into the water. And then one more, keep that core engaged, inhale. Ebb and flow with the breath and movement, exhale. Inhale to rise up, nice and slow. Rise up from hip crease. Exhale, hands to heart. Coming to breath of joy, beautiful practice for anyone. For pitta or not, just to burn up any energy that's not a high vibration. Core is engaged, soft bend in the knees, feet are parallel, hip distance apart. So on this breath, we're gonna inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms out. Inhale, up. Exhale, hinge down from hips. Inhale, up. Exhale, out. Inhale, up. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, up. Exhale, out. Inhale, up. Exhale, hinge. Soften those knees a little bit. We're gonna move here faster. Inhale, exhale, inhale, down. Let the breath be heavy. One more. And then slowly keep a bend to your knees, let the head be heavy. Cores engaged, really root down, and with core engaged, rise up. Nice and slow, rolling up the spine. All the way to standing, finding your strong mountain. Maybe roll your shoulders, let the palms face forward. And just take several breaths here. Notice the shift of the energy body, the emotional body. And just witness how it connects you to joy. And then we're gonna make our way back to sitting down and coming to our back body. So you can transition smoothly, maybe inhale, arms up. Once again, exhale, forward fold, hinge from hips, swan dive down. Keep a bend in the knees as much as you need to. Let the head be heavy. Inhale, exhale. And then slowly come back to tabletop. From tabletop, we're gonna make our way to your back body. So what we're gonna do is lie on your back, and we're gonna do a lot of prana of breath of fire. What we do with breath of fire is it just helps to activate that fire within us, burns up things that are no longer serving. It's a great way to just kind of let it dissolve with the smoke, with it just becoming ash. So from here, we can practice with that navel pump. Think of navel coming towards spine. And if you're newer to breath of fire, we can start with tongue out, like little puppy panting. And then we're going to practice this maybe without the tongue out. And we're going to continue with the pumping of breath of fire. That's the main thing. At any time, if you become tired or sore, if there's any pulling or pain, you can come all the way back out of the pose. So what we're going to do is just come onto our back body, nice and slow. And I'd recommend just bringing thumbs and index fingers together, like little pyramid. We're going to bring them at the sacrum. So it helps to create space where there's that natural curve to the small of the back. Hug your knees in just to help reset everything. Move in circles and then move the other way. So the main thing is we want to really focus on protecting lower back. So pyramid underneath, sacrum, shoulders drawing down, away from the ears, chins drawn in. This protects the neck. We're going to inhale to 30 degrees, come up, and then we're going to come down to 30 degrees. Inhale, lift, exhale, down. With that pelvic floor drawing up and in, engage the root lock, come to that pumping of fire breath. And be sure to continue to move with your breath. You can go slower, lifting up the legs and lowering them down to 30 degrees. Continue with pumping the breath. Know that you can take a break at any time. 2 more. Lift and lower, and then just slowly lower your feet down. Maybe hug those knees in at first. And then come to legs long in Shavasana. Feel free to shake out the legs and arms. So the next we're going to practice that same breath of fire, pumping of navel towards spine. And even if you get tired, don't worry, you can rest, take a break. We can continue with pumping of the navel. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to come to slapping palms down, moving from the elbows. So we won't be able to protect that lower back with our hands. So you can use your blanket as well. So right here, bring in the blanket underneath. And you can always unroll that blanket a little bit. Coming down to your back, hug your knees in to reset nicely. Chin's drawn in. Again, palms are going to come along the sides facing down. We're going to inhale. Let's just start with that 90 lift. Exhale down to about 30. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. From here, pelvic pump and slap. Keep your chin drawn in as you continue to lift and lower the legs and swing the arms as well. Inhale and exhale, pumping. And anytime you can take a break, continue though with the pumping. You can hug your knees in and just know that this is burning up. The breath of fire is burning up what no longer serves you. And then don't worry, we're almost done. Slowly hug your knees in. Extend those legs long. And find Shavasana with the palms facing up. And just allow yourself to be with the breath. When you're ready, knees drawn in. And rock and roll. Let's play a little bit with rocking and rolling. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep your chin drawn in. Maybe find a little bit of balance. Inhale up, exhale down. And then make your way to seated. From seated, coming to rock pose, unless you need to not kneel. If we need to sit, even on the blanket, kneeling, or feel free to sit in easy seat. Palms facing down. We're gonna exhale, rounding like a cat. Inhale, come forward. We're leading with the shoulders. Exhale, opening up. Inhale, releasing. Exhale, anger. Inhale, tension. Exhale, inhale. Let the shoulders and heart lead. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then slowly, with palms down, just close your eyes. Feel the shifting of the energy. And then making your way, we're gonna begin to transition upon your belly and just make sure the back is happy. So for some of us, maybe even laying on a blanket to help cushion in that womb space, coming down to the earth, nice and slow. And at any time, if you start to feel any pulling here in that lower back when we're in Cobra, you can always bend your knees, windshield wiper. So from here, just think of that core engagement, navel to spine activating in the pelvic floor, drawing the sex organs up and in. We're gonna inhale, up. We're barely touching the mat. This is all back. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Hold it here. Bend those knees, barely touching the mat here. Just start to kick your behind. Kick, burn up, kick your butt as much as you need to burn up that prana. Keep on going. Doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Bring your forehead to the earth. Bring that third eye down. Palms facing down. And just surrender, melt, be heavy here. At any time you can stay here, breathe. You can bend those knees, windshield wiper as much as you need. When you're ready, I want you to make sure we rise up safely, hands beneath shoulders. Inhale, press up. Exhale into child's pose. Widen your knees as wide as your mat. Big toes touch, forehead to the earth again. Feel free to even massage in circles on that third eye. And then slowly exhale, release the other way with the head circles. And since we did a little bit of fire stuff, from here, elbows are right beneath shoulders, hands in prayer mudra. And then just bend at the elbows. Breathe into the back of the neck, shoulders. Get into those triceps as well. Knowing that you can come out at any time. And then slowly we'll rise up. Again, take your time. And make your way back to your back. Draw the knees in. Rock and roll back. Maybe play a little bit more. Exploring a little bit of joy, lightness. And then come into your Shavasana. Let the toes turn outward. Let the palms face up, shoulders away from the ears, chins drawn in. And just rest here. Notice where the body takes up space, the right heel, left heel, the glutes, the shoulders. Take a deep breath in through the nose and feel the expansion of the belly, chest rise to the sky as well as the back coming down towards the ground, the sides of the body, along the top of the tailbone, through the crown of the head, all the way back down to the sacrum. Full breath in. Exhale, cleansing breath, heavy sigh. Once again, deep, full breath in. Exhale, heavy, heavy sigh. And just really allow the breath to be a smooth, even breath. If the mind wanders, come back to counting your breath. Inhale, deepen the breath, hold at the top, suspend the breath, exhale, heavy sigh, inhale, reach arms overhead, feel free to bend deeply in the elbows, exhale, gather both knees into the body and just give yourself some nice big circles here. massaging out the sacrum, the shoulders, resting in a fetal position upon your side. And then slowly, with the chin drawn in, rise up to seated. We'll pull the flesh away from the sitting bones, coming into your Sukhasana. And we'll bring our hands to triangle mudra. So thumbs, index fingers touch, and we'll bend the 3 fingers on the edges. And align the triangle mudra in front of your heart. Inhaling in any suffering and transmute it with your inner light. Transmute it into love, kindness, and compassion. Not only compassion for others, but when we find compassion within ourselves, we are able to forgive, to have more patience. Eyes softly close. As you breathe into the light, let the triangle transmute the vibrational emotions that may not be as high of a frequency, and just allow it to uplift you higher and higher. With the gaze at third eye, cores engage navel to spine, and draw the sex organs up and in that Mula Bandha lock. Allow yourself to send fierce compassion out into the world. Deepen your breath. Bring a deep inhale in through the nose. And just hold, suspend the breath at the top. And then exhale, heavy sigh. Bring in your hands to Prana Mudra. Thumbs pressed into the thymus gland. Inhaling deeply in. Suspend the breath, exhale, heavy sigh. Closing with a round of Om. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, heavy sigh. Preparing to Om next. Inhaling in. I pray that you find peace, happiness, contentment, and bliss. May you be blessed. Sat Nam. Thank you for joining me in this fiery Pitta practice where we cooled the energies of the body. Namaste.